and welcome to an East Lansing Public Library instructional video. In this video, I'll be showing you how to log into your library account for the first time through our website and sort of take you through the process of creating your PIN and giving you a tour of your account and the different sections that are there when you first log in to give you an idea of what to expect. Logging in for the first time, there's not a whole lot to see. So what we'll do later in the video is I'll show you an account that's been a bit more active. It has a bit more of the sections filled in, just so you can kind of see what it looks like when you start using your account and logging into it later on. So the first thing you want to do is get to our website, www.elpl.org. And once you're here at our home page, at the very top is the My Account link. So go ahead and click on that, and you'll get to this screen. You can see it's asking for three things: your name, your library card number, and your PIN. If you're doing this for the first time, you very well might not have a PIN. That is okay. I will show you what happens if you don't. But what you do want to do is put in your name. You do not have to put in first and last name. It can just be your last name. So go ahead and do that. We've created a test account just for this video, which is why it says staff there. And type in your library card number. Now it is kind of a long number, so if you don't want to type in the whole thing, we do have the first chunk of it right here that you can copy and paste into that field. Once you've entered those two things in and you do not have a PIN, go ahead and leave it blank. Obviously, if you've already created your PIN, go ahead and put that in. But if you don't, leave it blank, and this is what happens. It's going to prompt you to make one up right here, right now. So go ahead and enter a PIN and enter it again just to make sure you didn't mistype it the first time. And click on Login. And voila, we are here at your account. You can tell you're logged in the upper right. We'll have the option to log out, which is a pretty good indicator, as well as your name and this My Cart feature. Now the My Cart we'll talk about in a later video, but just know that is there. You also have the option to edit your account. That basically means you can change your email address or choose whether or not you want to receive your notices via email or postal mail. I highly recommend picking email because you will get your notices a lot faster, and we send courtesy reminder notices 3 days before things are due via email. We do not send those through the postal mail. So if you have an email address, make sure we have the up-to-date current one so you can get your notices and get your courtesy notices. And it tells you right here in kind of the topish right what email we have on file. So you can always check there to make sure we didn't type something in incorrectly, or if you do change your email, make sure we have the right one. Over on the left-hand side, these are all the different sections of your account that you can kind of keep track of. The first one is checkouts, which is just how many things you have checked out. Second one is holds. Third one is reading history. You do have to opt in to reading history. In this account we already have, but it does not do that automatically. So if you are interested in keeping track of the things that you've checked out and returned, make sure you click in here, log in, and opt in. And we'll only start keeping track from the point that you've opted in and forward from there. If you checked out and returned some stuff before you've opted in for the reading history, it will not keep track of those. So just be warned. My lists is another video that we'll go over, which will be similar to the My Cart feature. But essentially you can kind of make your own personalized lists of the things that we have. Any late fines, or if you're billed for any items, things get damaged, all of those will be right here. Ebooks, everything you check out through the 3M Cloud Library will be kept track on your account through our website. And finally, messages that we send to you will be right here. And this is what your account looks like when you first log in if you don't have anything going on. So not a whole lot to see, so let's go ahead and switch over to an account that has some stuff checked out and some holds, just so you can kind of see what it looks like when things get filled in. Okay, and here we are with a bit more active of an account. You can see over on the left-hand side, all of those zeros that were in parentheses now have numbers in them. And this is what it looks like right away. One thing I do want to point out, a little bit of troubleshooting, is that if you ever log in and there are no parentheses at all, not that just there are zeros, but if there's no numbers whatsoever next to these words, you will need to refresh the page to kind of wake it back up. And you can do that by either pressing F5 on the keyboard, or depending on, this is Google Chrome, this kind of little circular arrow is the refresh button. So click those, and when your page refreshes, you'll have numbers again. In this account, we have two things checked out. Lists them right here. The status tells you when they're due, in this case January 16th. And you can renew them. We'll go over renewing items in a bit more detail on a later video. It lists things that you have on hold. And again, this will also be another video where we'll go into more detail about placing holds and what you can do with the holds once you place them. Fines and fees, it gives you an itemized lists of the fines that you have. These test 1 and test 2 would be book titles or material titles or any other reason that you might have a bill. Notice you can pay online. That is another video where we show you how you can pay your fines and fees through your account right here. So definitely check that out if that's something you might be interested in for the convenience. And finally, messages. This is what a message looks like. Typically the messages that we send through your account are if your library card is expiring soon. Usually there aren't super important messages we send this way. If we need to get a hold of you for something, it's usually via email or we give you a call. So you don't need to make sure you're checking your messages every day. You can just check it every now and then. But something to notice, you can see under checkouts and holds, they'll have numbers, but messages, there is no number. So it doesn't tell you if it has a message. If you're on a different section, you do have to go in and click on it. But that is logged into your account and what you can kind of expect and what things look like if you have things checked out in the holds. And that's about it. Make sure to check out our other videos for how to do different aspects and take advantage of being able to access your account from home. And if you have any questions about anything that was mentioned in the video, definitely stop by our front desk at the library or give us a call at 517-351-2420 extension 0. Thanks. Bye.